What's going on, guys? Comedy here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. In today's video, we're going to be watching a video about incels. So without further ado, let's just jump into it. I'm pretty sure I don't need to hand you guys a definition of what incel is, especially with how much the word has been used within like the last 15 years or so. But essentially, when it comes to my knowledge about incels and incel culture, it's like relatively normie level. Like, I know about Elliot Rogers, I know like the 4chan boards and all that crap, like, you know, the run-of-the-mill stuff, you know, the average incel shenanigans. But I decided, you know what, I want to educate myself more. You know, since it's summer, school's out, like, I got nothing better to do in my life, so what could possibly go wrong? So that's when I found a documentary about incels. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you heard me correctly. A documentary about incels. This has to be some BuzzFeed level BS, alright? I'm curious as the next guy what's gonna happen in this documentary. So, without further ado, let's just jump into it.
We've been investigating the hidden online world of incels.
I have not interacted with a female that is not related to me in over 3 years.
Jesus Christ, that might have been the best intro to a video I've ever seen in a while. Alright, straight to the point. We see this guy getting fitted up with the Project Zorgo mask, alright? I haven't seen that mask since 2018, since those Chad Wildclay videos that were basically just a bunch of clickbait. And then after that, we see this guy in a Discord call, and is one of the people's PFP, the mustache man from the 1940s. Yo. And after that, things only get better. This guy decides to throw in a fun fact and say that he hasn't spoken to a woman that wasn't his relative in 3 years. I already know this video is gonna be an absolute banger.
Mostly young men, usually virgins, who can't find a romantic or sexual partner.
I must become more attractive. It's my last chance.
To all my terminally online people watching this is what happens when you sit around being on Discord all day. Your posture gets absolutely cooked.
Thanks.
But on the extreme end, some incels are becoming more menacing.
There was quite a few women that I did want to break their nose so they would be ugly.
If this isn't insecurity at its finest, then I don't know what is. This guy's probably 120 pounds and 5'6", okay? There's nothing intimidating about that.
Staunch incels blame women and attractive men for the reason why they're not in a relationship.
Yeah, we got bigger fish to fry here. Why is Gendo Akari on an incel board, alright? This is an insult to Neon Genesis Evangelion as a whole. Also, aka one of the best pieces of fiction of all time.
We're on our way to meet 5 incels who we've been chatting to online for about a month now. They usually chat to each other in forums and in servers, but today they're meeting up.
At first I was questioning why she decided to hype up incels like they're some sort of mystical animal that you would find on a wild safari. But when you realize that they don't go outside, let alone even go out their rooms, it kinda checks out.
There is most likely not a single female on the planet that would be willing to date me.
How do you define what an incel is?
An incel is someone who is unable to get into a romantic relationship.
He's nervous to be on camera and has brought a mask with him to protect his identity.
I'm genuinely starting to get secondhand embarrassment from watching this incel talk about himself. Oh, no woman would want to date me. Shut up! Just shut up. Literally, oh my god, I'm actually getting pressed about this. But here's the problem with incels. They give up like so easily. They could get rejected once and they'll act like it's the end of the world. Like, sure, it will hurt for a certain amount of time, but once you realize like your own problems and you start like improving on them, it's an absolute game changer. I feel like every person should know that, like, you know, if you should maybe start trying to get some woman or anything, you should improve yourself first.
What do you think when you see a woman on the street?
I don't feel like I live in the same society as her. And I think that every woman who encounters me on the street is inherently disgusted by me.
Yeah, they're pretty much collecting stereotypical incel traits like they're Pokemon. This guy's scared to show his face. He then runs a Discord server for incels. And then he says that he doesn't belong in the same society as women. Oh my god, this is some Joker level behavior. I wouldn't be surprised if he would idolize the Joker.
Tom casually browsed forums a few years ago in high school. Now he feels so connected to the incel philosophy that he built his own chat room.
Sometimes incels can say some edgy statements.
Can you give examples?
An edgy statement would be something like, I hate all women, all women.
I'm sorry, but if he considers the line, I hate women, to be considered edgy, which it is, but there's way more edgy things that you could say, alright? Take it from a guy who's been in one too many PlayStation parties.
Every woman is evil. Sometimes a small minority of users, when they're lashing out in anger, might make jokes about sexual violence.
I feel so bad for the reporter here because she just has to listen to this absolute loser, waste of society yap about his edgy jokes, and they'll probably make her a bit uncomfortable. Look, I just hope the pay for her is good because she does not deserve this.
Paint the server as something too serious. A lot of this is just people just having like fun social interaction, fun banter.
In the 20 minutes we spent looking at the chat, we saw Nazi symbols, racial slurs, and unsurprisingly, hate towards women.
Imagine you're the reporter in this scenario. Like, you're just chilling, going through this guy's like Discord server or whatever, just to get exposed to what is possibly the next generation of the Third Reich. Yeah, bro, you're cooked. I swear, this man might possibly get prison time for hate crimes.
This is an example of an incel and a female beefing with each other. The female said, "Y'all are boring," and this incel responded in anger.
You want to read the message?
No.
Nah, that's some straight up despicable shit right there. Oh my god, and these incels complain about why no woman cares about them.
I do blame women to a significant extent for why we have so many men single, depressed, lonely. There may be definitely elements of misogyny in the community. It's only reactive to being unable to get with females. It would probably dissipate if a female showed interest in them.
Incels needing to take responsibility for themselves level impossible.
What are you browsing? G.
We later catch up with the rest of the group in the park.
Hello? Good. Hello, female.
They're in their
So not only did this pathetic group of individuals meet up at a public park, one of them had the goals, the chutzpah, to greet the reporter by saying, "Hello, female." God, society keeps falling off more and more by every year.
Is anyone here dating?
No.
I wouldn't be here.
No.
If you're dating, then you're not an incel. So.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no.
Is that hard line?
If you can date, chances are you can have sex.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make you an incel.
Why are they covering their faces like it's a meeting of the Illuminati or whatever? And also, I guess guys, you're not an incel if you're dating anyone or if you have any social life whatsoever.
You know, I said I haven't spoken to an IRL void in 3 years. And that's partially because I do a STEM degree. Like, I've never been paired with a female. Thank f***. If I did...
No way did they just use that word. No way, I refuse to believe this. Oh my god, and the fact that they're spamming that shit in front of a woman is crazy.
I'd probably just walk out.
I wanted to know what direction the incel movement was headed in, so I sat down with a researcher who spent 18 months looking at the largest incel forum on the internet.
Can you imagine how shitty that would be to just browse an incel forum for 18 months straight? I'm pretty sure that would do something to your brain, bro. Just imagine how many Joker memes and like just a bunch of slop overall he would find. Oh my god.
Gathered over 1 million posts from just over a year of activity on the forum.
He found the number of visits were growing slowly and posts were getting more extreme. We asked him to read some out.
So this one is called Women Peak at 12. Who in their right mind would prefer a 22-year-old roasty to this?
Oh, so the Gendo PFP user returned with an even worse take. And the irony of this guy saying this absolute evil shit with a Gendo PFP is insane, bro. The jokes just write themselves.
And they've got an image of a 12-year-old child. National Socialist Germany was the best country for incels. Women are designed to be raped. Males have a sufficient strength advantage, and this was probably our main method of procreating.
Someone get the Gendo PFP user's hard drive searched, because holy shit, this guy just keeps on saying absolute crimes against humanity. Anyways guys, I think that's gonna be it for today's video. Alright, incels are an interesting breed of the human race, if I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes they don't feel like actual people, but more like, you know, characters from a comedy sketch. I don't know, this whole video made me laugh, and if there's some incels in the comments and you guys are watching this video, please comment down below why you guys act like this. Please and thank you. But yeah, that's about it. See ya.